Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to the One channel. K-Wing here, and today I'm doing a playthrough of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, which it's been a long time since the last Armored Core game. Of course, this is made by From Software, who I recently learned was actually the people responsible for Dark Souls and Elden Ring and some other stuff. So it has been quite a while since the last Armored Core game. I believe Armored Core 5 and 4 were both on the PS3. And this game is available on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Series S and X, Steam, and I believe Xbox One, but I'm not sure. So technically, there is a Armored Core game on the PS4. It's this one. So if you guys still have a PS4, you want to check this out. I did a hour preview of this on my Let's Play channel. This game is awesome, so I'm going to be doing a full series here on the One channel. I know it's not Batman content, but I hope you guys will enjoy it. I love robots and mech and anime and stuff like that, so I'm psyched out of my mind to really dive into this game more than what I was able to show in my live stream. So we're going to be starting a new game. Yep. Love the little heart monitor at the bottom. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoy Armored Core.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule. On my signal.
Such a cool opening.
Now, activate the AC.
Little trivia for you. Armored Core 5 released in 2012. It is now 2023, so it's been a while since the last, we'll say, canon Armored Core game. This is such a cool series. Not gonna lie. Now that's an entrance.
Descent to ISB 2262, Rubicon 3, complete.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Main system activating combat mode.
Alright. So this mech is fully customizable, as I showed in my live stream. I'll get to that later. This is the tutorial of the game. So, telling you how to play, what you're supposed to do, all that fun stuff. Of course, I already know how to play, so I'm probably going to run through this pretty quickly. These are your boosters. Our first objective is to make it to the catapult and go and fight enemy mechs. It's a beautiful game, though. From Software, again, stepping it up. And if you love robots and mech, then you are in for a treat. I can barely read that. I could barely read that during my live stream, but that's an EN consumption. It's telling you about your rocket fuel, I think. If you guys have seen my house vlog, you know how far away the television is, so give my old eyes a break, will ya? Okay. Nothing here. Okay, so targeting actually works really well. So just take your right joystick and target the enemies like that, and you have a couple options. You can use your right gun, or you can use missiles that are located above the right trigger. I'm playing on Xbox, which I know a lot of people assumed I was going to be playing on the PlayStation, but I
Throw those guard mechs.
completely forgot that this series was multi-console. So I first saw Armored Core 6 again on the Gamescom thing and realized that the game was coming out, so I was like, oh, I will get another Xbox game then, because I haven't really covered a lot of Xbox stuff. And then I found out it's on PS5, but on PS5 I don't have any space, so... Okay, so this is our target assistant. There you go, you can turn it on or off if you want. Whoa, kind of smacked it in the train there. Beam weapons, always fun. Nice. As you can see, the controls are flawless. This is, again, the people who bring you Dark Souls, so, I mean, they know what they're doing. Namco is definitely one of my favorite developers. It used to be Capcom and Konami, but, you know, Capcom, other than Street Fighter, they don't really do a lot anymore. They're kind of letting a lot of their popular franchises just drift away, like Mega Man and stuff like that, which is kind of depressing. Konami, too, is not really doing much with things like Castlevania. Only Metal Gear. And it's really weird because, you know, Castlevania has kind of had a resurgence thanks to Netflix, so you would think that Konami would be all up in, oh, we need to make a new Castlevania game, but they're like, nope. Just gonna do the Netflix series, I guess. One thing you're going to learn about my series, I love doing that. I love beam sword. I know, you know, people like to use guns a-blazing, but if I can get up close and personal and slice you with my sword, I'm going to slice you. What I don't like is how you have to wait for the sword to recharge. Other mech games, you can really utilize your beam weapons a lot more efficiently. It has a cooldown period, which I don't know how I feel about that, but again, I haven't played an Armored Core game since 2012, so it's been quite a while. And I don't remember if I finished Armored Core 5 or not. I'd have to load up my original PlayStation 3 and see, you know, if I finished it or not. Yeah, I know, repair kits. I'm not wasting one of my repair kits right now. We're going to hold on to that. There's a reason why I'm not doing the repair thing. I'll show you guys later.
That's where you're landing.
Okay.
Access the catapult.
This is the catapult. This is important. This is going to catapult us to success. No, not really. It's going to send us flying through the stratosphere. This is a great way to get to where you need to go, because our jetpack is limited. You get a nice little cutscene here to see what we're capable of, though. Again, this mech is fully customizable, which I'll show you guys later in this episode. This is a very dull color right now, but you can really mess around with it and make your own unique robot if you want to.
Time to fly, 621.
And I mean fully customizable. Parts, decals, colors, everything.
If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral, we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back.
Well, that was kind of mean, call me a fried brain. Rude. Here's Johnny.
Back to work. Scavenge the AC wrecks ahead and find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
Okay, so you might have missed what they want us to do, but they want us to scan fallen mechs to try to get an identity because we're illegals in this part of the world or planet or wherever we are. I don't know how much this lore follows the Armored Core series. If you asked me if I remember the story from 2012, no. But that's okay, because this is a cool character, and he's a lot of fun to play as. And you might, if you are a huge fan of the Armored Core franchise, then you'll probably recognize some of these characters and mechs and things like that. But, I mean, it's been a long time since the last Armored Core game. 11 years. But that's because From Software, pretty much, you know, they make a lot of other games. They're just not the Armored Core people. They're also Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Very talented developer. I like developers that are more than just a one-trick pony, so I really appreciate that. Okay, so on our radar you can see that kind of like blue, very... I guess you could say it's kind of blue. It's like greenish blue. That's where we need to go. You need to pay attention to your HUD so you can find out what you're supposed to do. You do have the option of free roaming around this introductory environment if you want to. Really get a feel for it, fight enemies, things like that. It's not timed. I'm going to be going through this a lot faster than I did in my live stream, so we can get to the next part. I want to try to keep these episodes relatively short, like try to keep them at the 30-minute mark if I can, because I know that you guys don't have 45 minutes to an hour to watch each upload, whereas on my live streaming channel, basically that's what K-Wing's Let's Plays is. We just live stream because Shadowban channels can't really upload videos because nobody can see them. It's super frustrating. And, you know, it's annoying. So, I don't think this video is going to do amazing, but I hope it does pretty well because I really like playing this game. I will be playing it through to completion. Even though the game's going to get wicked dicey because this is the people who made Dark Souls, so don't expect, like, a cakewalk. Even during my stream, I ended up fighting this insane monster that don't even know how to explain it, but it was pretty rough. Again, you can see how amazing the controls are for this. Easily switch targeting on the fly. I would say that this is better than some of the Gundam games that I've covered. And I love Gundam, don't get me wrong. Originally I was saying, well, I like the controls, but this mech is really dull and boring. But that was until I could actually customize the mech however I wanted. So I was like, yeah! It's dope. So right behind me we have a fallen unit. What you're supposed to do after you clear out all these enemies is just scan it. Press the Y button.
Extract the pilot data. I'll analyze it from my end.
Scanning. Here we are. Code Monkey. No, I don't want to be called Code Monkey.
It's still valid, but the pilot's rank is no good. We can't use this. Head to the next wreck.
Scanning for bad guys. Is this my scan button? Because we're not going to be doing the training mode. You can also equip a shield, which I'll show you guys later. Right now, at the very beginning of the game, they do not give you a shield. But once we earn enough money as a mercenary, then we can get the shield, and I highly suggest you get the shield as quickly as possible because it will save your life so many times. You can also have your shield equipped and fire at the same time, which is something a lot of reviewers don't tell you, but you can. I am very rusty with the Armored Core series, but hi there! I like sneaking up behind people and then blowing them up.
That's the PCA's planetside force.
Oops.
Profile. We don't want them breathing down our necks.
Oh no, who's breathing down my neck? Did I just accidentally trigger a mini-boss thing? I hope not, because that's not supposed to happen for a while. So, I don't know if you know this or not, but you do have the ability to use repair kits. I don't have that many repair kits left. I think the game might have accidentally used them on me. Sometimes that can happen. I think there's a way to disable it, but I don't remember. Repair kits act as your health in this game. Usually you have 3 at the start of every level. And you only get 3. And you can't find repair kits. So you have to use these things wisely. That's why I was saying the shield is very important to have on hand because it will save your life tremendously. Especially when you get in an intense firefight. The shield blocks just about anything. Except for really high explosive rounds. Well, I mean, that's a given, but... Side to side. Oof. Alright, so we have another... Something over here, what is this? Another down mech. No other enemies nearby. Oh, that's a nice looking mech, too. That pilot got wasted, though.
Analyzing.
Analyzing now. Scanning. Nah, I don't like that dude's name.
Corp license. Easily traced. Forget it.
Okay, can't steal your license. So, they say that this guy is a mercenary, but I think there's more to him than meets the eye. Oh, yes. He is a person of very few words. Or, I mean, he is the player. Oops! Sometimes enemy mechs will hide in debris, making them very hard to see, so pay attention to your targeting reticle and your targeting computer because they can just sneak up on you. There is going to be a lot of, we'll say, rusty and snowy levels that are going to make it hard to discern what's enemy and what's, like, terrain. So just pay attention to it. Guys who use shields, you can cut through them like butter with your beam sword. So that dude was no problem. Scanny, scan, scan.
Let's see about this license.
Let's see about this fool. Thomas Kirk. That's not a very good code name.
This one's already expired. I've picked up one more wreck, 621.
Well, yeah.
Transmitting marker. Go and check it out.
My friends call me 6621. But my enemies call me Death. Let's see what I did there. Oops. So that's telling me I'm about ready to leave the area, so I shouldn't have done that. Pay attention to that, because sometimes you can end up getting stuck, and it'll make things pretty dicey for you, so... Alright, so we're coming up to our next scanned object. One thing they teach you in the tutorial that I'm not going to show you guys, because I did do training on my live stream, so if you want to check out my first reaction to that. You can scan for enemies by pressing down on the gamepad. That way you don't run into any surprises if you don't want to. Oops, I accidentally used all my health. Huh. I forgot if I was supposed to press down or up. So using repair kits, you press up. And I used them all.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
The game will also tell you how much ammunition you have. There is no way to pick up ammunition, so be careful with it. But if you can't see those tiny numbers like I can't for how much ammo you are, because I am about 10, 15 feet away from the TV. Listen to the voice in your head. Well, not voices in your head, but listen to your computer buddy, and he'll tell you how much you have to go with. Once you're out until the next mission, though, so try to use your weapon sparingly and don't miss. It's always good to use missiles to target multiple enemies. And if you can use your beam weapons to take people out close range, do that. Now, I would have more health right now, but I ended up using all my stuff, so that's on me. Okay, we found another catapult.
You can use that vertical catapult to get some altitude.
Roger that. So we're going to land on the catapult. And they don't tell you this, but press the A button, and the catapult will launch you up into the air. Pretty simple, right?
Try accessing the wreck.
I thought so. It's like I'm on the moon. Now, just do what I do here, or you could die. So, in my live stream, I scanned this guy, and then I got wasted by the first boss that we're going to encounter. So what we're going to do is we're going to scan him. Wait until your link is up. Because this is a walkthrough, so wait until your link is ready. Okay. Now we're going to move.
Registration number RB23.
The reason why we're moving is because there's a very... See? Look at that enemy. That dude is nasty.
Looks like they were onto you
I'm actually probably going to die because I have no way of healing. But we're still going to try to fight him as best we can. He is your first introduction to show you that this is a From Software game. I messed up already. I'm taking quite a pounding. But this is your checkpoint for the level. So don't be too discouraged if you die fighting this thing. You know, this is by the makers of Dark Souls. What I want to try to do is get up close and personal and hit him, ow, with the beam sword. I missed. Now I have to wait for my beam sword to cool down. You can beat this guy with rockets, but you want to hit him with your beam sword. That's how you're going to do the most damage to him. Of course, I'm going to probably die soon. He has some pretty nasty explosive rounds, so you don't want to get caught up in that if you can avoid it. I'm going to try to get up close and personal to him. And he got me. Alright, so I had no health. That was a given. But we're going to get him on the next turn. See? Restore checkpoint. So this is going to bring us right back to where we scanned the fallen mech.
That's it.
Alright, let's do this. So this walkthrough will both be blind as well as, you know, I'll have some idea of what's going on. Right now I'm lucky because I've already gone through this as a live stream. But I erased my live stream save file, so this is it. Everything's starting fresh.
What? Looks like they were onto you after all. I'm in no mood to pick a fight with the PCA. But it doesn't matter. Take it out now, they won't have enough to ID you.
Take them out now, they won't have enough to ID you. Alright, so you can see we have 3 health repair kits. So we're going to try to stay away from that dude's major guns. You could say this guy's a boss, or you could say that this guy is a mid-boss. It doesn't matter, whatever language you want to use. I won't judge. This boss is pretty hard, or it can be pretty hard if you don't know what you're doing. I vaguely know what I'm doing, so... Ouch. Okay, still... See those big things down there? Those are nasty. Alright, I missed. I have to wait for the cooldown now. Say hello to my little friend! Because I'm small and tiny. Okay, I'm taking some damage. Taking some damage. And I'm out of rocket. Or, not rocket. Gas. Where'd he go? Oh, crap. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble! I'm trying my best to stay away from his really big gun. Crap. If you get hit too hard, sometimes you'll stall a little bit. Alright, I got hit by his missiles. Yeah, his missiles pack a punch, by the way. Can't tell if I'm doing good or if I'm doing okay or average. Let's try to get up close and personal to him. Alright, now we're at the halfway point. So if I can get in close again, I can use the beam sword, and he dodged me. Again, I stalled.
We got what we came for.
Stalling is basically like being stunned.
1 repair kit remaining.
Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you, computer. I didn't know I had 1 repair kit remaining. Thanks so much. So again, even if you know what you're doing, these things can kill you. This is like Robot Dark Souls. Crap! And I rest my case.
That's it. Try accessing the wreck. Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were onto you after all. I'm in no mood to pick
That didn't do much.
Repair kits remaining.
You're just full of good news, computer. Mean old helicopter pilot. I hate when you stall me.
50%.
What does bad news sound like for you, computer?
We've got them now. Make it count, 621.
Make what count? Great. Good job missing every single one of those.
Tie up the loose ends, 621.
Why don't you come down here and you do this? Great. Now, this dude is really mean flying out of bounds like that. That's real fair.
Mech Shooter ammunition at 50%.
Oh, will you just stop? You fire when I say you fire. This little dance party of ours has been fun, but it's over now. Bye-bye. I am not gonna miss him.
Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up.
Raven. Cool call sign, right?
Raven. That's your new name here on Rubicon.
I like it.
Coral, a sublime substance. Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Isn't that always the truth? And there is our mech.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is All Might, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Good to be back. Never better.
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. All Mind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts. You stand to benefit regardless.
So if I do some training, then I get parts. Neat. But what we're going to do now is we're going to customize our mech, because I just want to. So we have 11,000 points. So we're going to buy... yeah, this is assembly. This is where you can go and get some stuff. So it shows you what you have. This is our beam sword over here. And this is our rifle that we've been using for the time being. Everything in this game is fully customizable. You can change your head, you can change your body, arms, legs, the whole shebang. Jetpacks, everything. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pet. First thing we're going to do, we're going to paint. Okay, so we're going to paint our mech. Here it has some different options for cosmetics. There's a lot of things you can paint. Individual, core, arms, legs, the weapons, everything. Everything can change. I prefer to do this one, the entire frame. So you can easily go and change the color set here. This is a default one they pick out for you to look like a raven. You could go with this one. You could go with the red, the white, kind of green, blue. I kind of used this for my live stream, I believe, was this color. There's another, you could look like Char from Gundam. This is a weird one. This is your basic bare bones one. Another color. So, again, fully customizable, however you want. Or if I want to make it all blue, I can do this. I can make it look... This kind of looks like Max Sterling's Veritech all blue. Or the V8. V8 and the Mercurius from Gundam Wing. Those of you remember that. So, you can change it to all black. There you go. Look like a raven, right? Yay, now his eyes are glowing. Cool. No, I'm not done. Okay. And I want to change this back to... Let's do a blue color. Like a light blue. That works. You can change your sub stuff. So I made it kind of like an Arctic mobile suit. Main. That's too white. I'm gonna make it a little wear and tear there. Kind of like that. It doesn't look anything like a raven. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. I don't know why, but I like that. That's kind of neat. What would purple look like? Purple mech. Ooh, that's too much. Let's dial it back a little bit there. That is surprisingly okay. Alright, so now that that's done, it doesn't look anything like a raven. You can change your appearance. You can make yourself look nicer, like fresh out of the factory, or you can make yourself look like you're all beat up. Lots of rust. Been sitting around. So, I always like my mechs to look clean. So there we go. Over my sub parts. Does it come in black? Ooh. I kind of like that. I'd say that is a win. I have no idea what this is. I made something all white and I have no idea what it is. Okay, there we go. That's our mech. For now. If you want to change the weapon colors, you can do that as well. It's up to you. But that's what I'm going to go with. There you go. See? That's the mech. So anyway, people, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. This was my first episode of Armored Core. Next time, we're going to be diving more into the story, much quicker. Going in, I kind of made like a Evangelion unit. In the comment section below, tell me what you think this mobile suit looks like. Very curious to know what you guys and gals think about this, and feedback's very important. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Take care, and I will see you on the next episode. I tend to upload this series every morning around 7 or 9 a.m., so please consider checking it out. I will be talking about the Nightwing movie being canceled, because it makes sense to kind of talk about that, as I was following Chris McKay's movie, and it's kind of a bummer that it's, you know, now officially dead. But yeah, more episodes of this and Starfield will be happening on this channel because I can't live stream over here for reasons, and I'm going to make use of the uploader. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and check out more episodes starting tomorrow. God bless and happy gaming.